Hello, everyone on Disability Days with Dalton. Hope everyone is doing well and swell on this. What is today? Tuesday?
Yes.
It's been a crazy last couple of weeks for me, and forgive the late start. I've just been super busy. Um, I'm going to be doing a couple of different things today. So I'm going to do some quick housekeeping, then we'll get started. For people who are visually impaired, I'm going to describe myself. I'm about 6'2". Right now I'm wearing some navy blue shorts and a Buc-ee's t-shirt, and I'm a white Caucasian male. And with me is my guest, who also has a channel, and I'm going to have her describe herself.
I'm Nikki Wunderlich. I am 39 years old.
StreamYard, studio, camera and microphone, recording, Google Chrome.
I am wearing this
chat,
dress.
Selected tab, 1 of 2. You are currently on selected tab, 1 of 2.
It's got all different kinds of lines all over it, and the front part of the neckline is black. And it's a no sleeve. I'm 5'6". I have like blondish brown hair, and a week or two ago I had it cut, so now it's down to my chest. I have fair skin, I have blue eyes. Yeah,
I also have brown eyes. I meant to mention that as well. And hello, Matthew Johnson. Nikki was talking about you on pre-show. So if you are watching us on YouTube and you're like, hey, wasn't he supposed to be on at 2:30? Well, we had some slight technical problems, so that's what delayed us. But we got everything ironed out.
Yep. I decided to be on my computer instead of on my phone because my display for us was like that big each.
And with her being visually impaired,
it was hard for me to see.
Exactly. But now she can see both of us, and I can see both of you guys. Which reminds me, Alexa, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
This will be a 1 hour chat, so if you want other people to know about it, please feel free to share.
What's black and white and dead all over? Beetlejuice.
Alexa, stop. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I have 2 of them as well.
Yeah.
I have a show in my living room and a dot in my bedroom.
Yeah, I have just a show in my bedroom.
I didn't want to say what I called them because I don't want to activate them.
Yeah. I don't know why mine activated because I've never even mentioned it.
One I use the word computer, and the other one I use the word echo.
So she whispered that so neither of them would key up.
Exactly.
So what we're gonna do to get us started, because
join the chat button.
Unless other people, and we'll get back to Q&As after. But for my newcomers,
looks like it's just Matthew Johnson so far.
Yeah. But for my newcomers who are going to be probably watching the replay, Nikki, do you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I would love to. I am Nikki Wunderlich. I'm 39 years old. Obviously, I'm female. And I love making YouTube videos. A lot of mine are based around being visually impaired, but I do also make some other ones that aren't based around being visually impaired. Like sometimes I'll do a get ready for the day with me, or I'll do one where I'm doing my makeup, or I'll do one where I'm packing to go somewhere. Those aren't necessarily visually impaired related.
Or a mukbang.
Or I'll do one where I make something to eat and I'll tell you what I think of it. Also known as a mukbang or mukbang or whatever it's called.
Let's see.
Oh, you just put a comment on stage.
I did not mean to do that. Okay. I'm still getting used to this. So, here's what's going to happen from now on for my subscribers. Now that I'm figuring the new thing for StreamYard, forgive me. If you want your comment or if you have a question, put the word Q and then either my name, which is Dalton, or Q and my guest name, which today
Nikki.
is. And after you do that, you'll put stage for separate along with your question, and then that will make me that will allow me to drop it on stage and we can answer it. I didn't even know I could do that. Anywho,
Or if you have one for both of us.
yeah, you could just put both
Yeah.
in stage and then your question.
Yeah.
And then we will, what I'll do is I'll put it up. I'll have either Nikki or I will ask it, depending on who it's for. So if it's for me, she'll ask it. And if it's for her, I'll ask it. And if you're watching the replay, like I've mentioned in the description, put your questions in the comments, and then either myself or Nikki will respond to it in time.
Yep.
But anyway, now that that's out of the way, I'd also like to thank all my subscribers. I think I'm like at probably like 30 or 40.
That's awesome.
I'll tell you one thing though. I saw this one YouTuber, Nikki. I told you about the YouTuber off stage. I'm not really going to mention the channel yet. I do follow them, but I don't like to mention people's channels without them knowing.
Right.
But this particular subscriber has outdone. How many do you have?
I have 1,500 and I want to say 1,523, but I'm going to check.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna check mine as well. So you'll still hear me, guys, but I'm shutting my camera off for a sec. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. Hey, it happened.
Yep, it happens. Okay, I have 1,525 subscribers.
Awesome, Blossom. Oh, and I'm looking for something that's in my pocket, so I don't even know I'm getting up.
It happens.
It's been a crazy day, everybody.
We all have crazy days. Don't worry about it.
All right. So let's see. Camera back on, and I have Alexa, volume 5. Alexa, drum roll.
Okay.
Well, I think I keyed up both of ours. I
Mine's called
have
computer.
173.
Congratulations.
And then
Computer clap.
the person I'm talking about, that I was talking about, has 500 subscribers.
Oh, I have way more than them, but that's okay.
Yeah. But still, 500 is better than nothing.
Right.
Hello to the... Oh, I thought there was another person that joined in. But anywho, so Nikki, tell us what you've been up to. And what all the rescheduling had to take place.
Well, one day, I had a really bad migraine. The other day, I want to say I either had a migraine or a really bad backache. One of the two, I can't remember.
And then another time, you had something with a family member.
Oh,
Toolbar item palette.
that's right. I forgot. One time it was I had double booked myself, and so I had an appointment that my mom was taking me to, and I had forgotten about, and I had booked you at the same time. So I was like, oh, crud. So I felt bad having to cancel and reschedule, but
Life happens.
exactly.
And we both worked out on best ways to let each other know, hey, I can't do this at this time. But we actually try to let, if we do end up double booking, we always try to double check our schedules to let the other know, hey, this is what's going on at this time.
Right. But I didn't remember until my mom called me that day.
And sometimes, like I said, things happen.
Yep. Okay, Murphy, come on, back up. He decided he wanted to be on screen for a minute.
So for my new subscribers, tell them who Murphy is.
Press up, down.
Oh,
left,
hang on.
override.
I think Murphy sat on the
Home. Press up, down, left,
or someone sat
override.
on the remote.
Press left or right to navigate
Sorry.
through content. Currently playing Spectrum TV. Bring your Spectrum TV experience to your Zumo stream box. Enjoy live TV and thousands of on-demand shows and movies, one of 7. Select to choose.
Until she's ready, I'm going to mute her side for a moment. That way there's not a lot of background noise. And Nikki, I can unmute you. I know you can unmute yourself. I can unmute you from my end. So just let me know whenever you're ready and I can unmute you. But anyway, yeah, so our schedules have been busy and I've been working a lot. Which it happens. And Nikki, whenever you're ready, just give me a thumbs up and I'll unmute you. That's what we have. What we do with a situation like this. We always keep in contact with voice. You know, you never know what's going to happen with a live stream. It could be all quiet 1 minute, and then technology starts talking whenever you don't want it to. But anywho's, I hope that everyone is having a good day so far. For my new subscribers and for my present ones, if you didn't know already, later this year I will be having. It looks like we lost Nikki, so she'll probably come back in. I'll be having a can't think straight. It's been crazy. I'll be having a book coming up. Well, I'll be in a book featured in a book. The name of the book is called Our Southern Souls. I think I've mentioned it before. I'll try to keep everybody posted. And I might even see if I can arrange a giveaway for one of the books. It's going to have other people in the book, not just me, but it's like just what they call weavers, and I'm one of the weavers in the book. The author is Lynn Oldshoe. She's the one that did it. And then I'm going to text Nikki real quick, let her know that we lost her feed. Text Nikki Wunderlich, lost your feed.
Okay, sending.
And sorry about how crazy it's been for especially this one. It's been a while since things have been happening. I'm going to try to get other people to come back on as well. Sometimes we'll do it during the day. I might have Nikki come back during the evening. An evening stream. On another time. Hopefully everything will be good. I hope that. Excuse me just a second, guys. Okay, so she accidentally disconnected her Wi-Fi, so that's what is going on. She's working on trying to get it reconnected. Hey, things happen. We'll just wait till she gets back on.
Our timer.
We still have some time left, so hopefully she'll be able to rejoin. And I hope that everyone is doing good. I can't complain on my side. It's just been pretty laid back day. Not much happening. Just chilling like a villain. So that explains why the feed got lost. Hello to, well, there was, if you are on my feed, all right. Now she's going to end up having to join on her phone because it's not letting her on the computer. Okay, let me know whenever you're logged back in. Forgive the technical issues, guys. Things happen. All right, here she is.
And I couldn't find my remote, so I had to unplug it, and I accidentally unplugged other stuff as well.
All right, you're back. We can hear you now. You were on this backstage, but you're on stage now. So repeat what you just said.
Sorry, guys. My TV came on out of the blue, and I was trying to unplug it, and I accidentally unplugged other stuff as well. And so my internet was deciding to be a pain in the butt and not cooperate.
But we are back, Jack.
Yes, we are.
Okie dokie. But I was just telling them about how I have the book coming out.
What was that?
The how I'm going to be in the book that's later this year, Our Southern Souls.
Okay.
But we are just chatting here. Let me actually do something really quick. See if I can get more people. I don't know if more people will come in, but I'm gonna do this
I
really.
figured out how to make it so my screen isn't that big. I was
So-
able to close that app advertisement for StreamYard.
Cool.
Yeah.
And for a second, you guys you may hear an echo, so I'm just letting everybody know what's going to be happening here in a second.
Okay.
And this is just so I can get everything shared over to another platform. So, Nikki, can you talk for a sec while I'm doing this?
Yeah, of course. So I'm otherwise, besides having tech issues, having a good day. I hope everybody else is doing good. I'm gonna see if there's any comments. Okay. My friend Matthew Johnson says, "Nice to meet you."
You as well, Matthew.
And he said he'll be here the whole time, and that he used to have an Alexa, but it doesn't work anymore.
Hey, I know that they can be a pain in the butt. What I recommend for that specific thing is if you do have an Alexa, reach out to. Have you tried reaching out to Amazon? That's my first question.
What?
If he's tried reaching out to Amazon.
Oh, Matthew, are you reaching out to Amazon to see about fixing it? Question mark. Oh, I don't have to say question mark. We're live. Oh well, it happened. Today has been a day.
Well, we're glad that you're here, and you don't have to explain it if you don't want to. We're not gonna have you explain your troubles if you don't want to.
Exactly.
We're just here to we're here to chat and just
Network error. Google
act
Chrome.
up,
Candy.
well, appropriately.
Stream toolbox. Quit window.
Hang on, I'm shutting down my computer.
Menu bar. App.
Okay.
Sleep. Shut down. Ellipsis. Authentication. If you reopen, cancel. Shut down.
I got you, but
Oh my
what I'm saying
internet must be back up because I said the word computer and my thing activated.
is it must be back up.
Must be. Um Dalton. He says his grandpa, only 74 years old, is sick and dying. Which I think is really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm wondering if Dalton just lost connectivity because right now I'm the only one on the screen. I hope he didn't lose connectivity, but we will find out.
Voiceover off.
So what is everybody up to today? I'm not up to much, just doing this video with my friend. And now that I know my internet's back up, I might try to
Desktop. Bake text flipping. Actions available. You are currently on a text flipping. To open, press Control Option Space. To begin interacting with the contents of this image, press Control Option Shift down arrow.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, which I just did. I probably can. Oh, my iPad is there too. But a friend of mine called and it killed my end of the stream.
Oh.
That's what happened.
I kind of figured something like that happened because I thought it just went to me.
Yeah, so that's what happened. And whenever, even if you disconnect the call, it cuts it off where you have to close everything and come back in. But I'm back.
Okay.
But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, my channel mainly is about positivity, and I can give you my personal advice. But as I was saying earlier, Matthew, have you tried reaching out to Amazon about your A lady?
We use the A lady for Alexa, so we don't activate a bunch of Alexas on our stream. In case you're wondering.
And we don't use the other because there's multiple ways of skinning a cat, as they say.
Exactly.
And hopefully sometime again we'll be able to do an evening stream. We plan this as a day stream, but who knows? We might do an evening stream sometime. Or I might have another guest. I don't really know.
Right.
Timer.
We got about less than half an hour, Nikki.
Okay.
On Safari, full screen, toolbar. In toolbar. Tab, group pick, show sidebar, out of toolbar.
And it looks like we have I could be wrong, but this is showing that we have another person watching. So
Okay.
feel free to comment, whoever the other person is. Don't be shy.
Quit Safari, two messages. Nikki Wunderlich iMessage, window. Message, edit tab, is editing, has keyboard focus. Safari.
I'm gonna try to get back on with my computer.
You are
Okie dokie.
StreamYard, Studio, Web Content, Vertical, Toolbar, Full Screen, Toolbar, In Tool, Tab, Group Picker, Go Back, Go For, Add Page, Secure Site Certificate, https://streamyard.com/mttzj4 send copy. You are messages, 50 messages. Nikki Wunderlich iMessage, window, Safari, Quit, Chrome, Hold Connect, Quit, Finder, Desktop, Dock, Launchpad,
Yeah,
Safari,
that's fine, Matthew. Everyone is shy, but I was saying there was also another person, so this is showing that there's two people watching.
You are currently on Web Content, Quit Finder.
Okay, I have to open it in Chrome, I think.
Oh wait, I think I know who the other person is. Hang on.
Level 1.
Okay.
Chrome. With Chrome profiles, you can separate all your Chromes. Open Nikki NAP address and search bar, search Google.
Oh, wait, I think it was me because I had my stream open on.
Oh.
English. Edit unable. Nikki Mike. Default. Mute. Stop.
English.
Lane. Nikki Wunderlich. Insert.
Okay, I'm gonna get off of here and join on there.
You are currently
Okay.
inside of their content. You're in the studio.
Okay, spooky. Now we are back, Jack.
Sorry about the technical.
It's been a while, as you can probably tell, it's been a while since we've done a group thing like this. So, hopefully, we'll iron all the bugs out the next time.
Well, now that I know which thing I have to use, it won't be so much back and forth and blah blah blah.
Yeah, and and I know you guys can see my shirt, and I know the angle is probably bad, but the reason why I'm doing it this way is because it's easy for me to be able to stream it in this fashion.
Okay, whatever works for you. I'm also sitting back.
And Matthew, if you have any questions, like I said, if you put it in the question format, I can put it up on the stage. Your question, if you put it in the chat. Can you explain the format again for
I
Matthew?
most certainly can. So you put the letter Q for question, and then either Dalton. You want to spell your name?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
DALTON.
Or Q, Nikki, Nikki.
Or if you have it both for
Or if
both
you have
of
a
us,
question for both of us, put Q both.
and then put stage and then your question. Yeah, we didn't say you were a bad speller, but sometimes it's hard to spell names, so that's why we were trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Accept all cookies button. We use
That's the only reason we did it.
Yeah,
voiceover off.
because sometimes it's hard to spell names.
Like, for example, my name has at least 2 or 3 different ways you can spell it. You can spell it Nikki, Nicky, Nikki, or Nikky. So there's 4 different ways you can spell my name.
And no worries. If you don't have a question, you don't have one. We're just, I guess you could say, shooting the breeze.
Yeah.
But if you do have one while the show is still going, or if you have one after, just feel free to put it in.
Yep.
And we're polite people. We're not going to bite your head off or anything like that.
I'm very open when it comes to me and my disability and my likes and dislikes and all that.
If you want me to Matthew, if you want, Nikki can put you in touch with me. Not here, but off. Do y'all chat on like Messenger or anything like that?
Alert accessibility. Voiceover off.
Did he ask to be in touch with you?
No, I'm just saying. He said, I was going to say, if he wants to, if you have a way of getting in touch with him, You can give him my contact, and I can probably set up an interview with him if he's up to it.
Okay.
He said that you're on my Facebook. Yeah, I'm on her Facebook too, so you should be able to find me. Just put in my first name, and then you'll find me.
And I can also send you his number.
If you'd like to be on it, I'm not going to force you to.
Right.
I'm not that kind of person. Some people just do streams to do streams, but I still do my streams, but at the same time, I do them respectfully if I have an interview.
Right. I also do mine respectfully.
Condolences, Matthew.
Sorry, I just accidentally called you. I was trying to select your number. Ah, God.
Yeah, it's not on Do Not Disturb, so it ain't gonna ring, but it will light up.
Okay, there we go. Got it to do what I wanted it to do.
And you can take your time because I know how it feels to lose a family member. I've lost quite a few. And quite
There.
a few
And I've lost
family members.
a few members as well. And it is hard. So just take your time to heal. There's no right or wrong amount of time to take to heal. I mean, no one expects you to be over it in like a couple days or even a week.
Yeah.
That's unrealistic.
And if he's still around, then try to spend as much time with him as you can.
Exactly.
If he has like dementia or something like that, yeah, he might fight you and stuff like that. But now, before I go any further, this is what I've heard first hand from documentaries and stuff. I'm not an expert in this, but this is what I've heard. Like if they have like some kind of brain injury or dementia, they're still there. They're just not going to be the way that you remember them. Like I've seen where people who have dementia will certain things will help them remember, but their memory is at a different state, if that makes sense.
Right.
They do remember things, but sometimes it's hard for them to remember.
Yeah.
It's just the way the brain is firing under dementia. Again,
different condition.
Yeah.
Then they might still remember you. For example, my grandma had emphysema, heart failure, and kidney failure. And like a few hours before she passed, she asked to see my sister and I. And we got there. I held her hand as she was passing away. And let me tell you, that was hard. But I did it because my grandma wanted me there. And I wanted to be there for her.
Parkinson's. It could be Parkinson's, but I'm not gonna say it is or not because, like I mentioned before, I'm not a professional. That would
Nor
be
am I.
something that would be something you'd want to talk to, like a medical professional, like a doctor
Yeah.
or someone who is in something like that. And I wouldn't hold it off. If you're able to, try to do it as quickly as you can.
Right.
That way he can get the help he needs. Or she.
Um, Unfortunately, those of us who are not medical professionals like doctors, nurses, etc., cannot say this is definitely what's going on. Nor would I want to, because I don't know very much about medicine. Like, I know how to do CPR, I know how to do first aid, and I know how to do the Heimlich, but as far as anything beyond that, for medical, I don't know. I mean, yes, I know what meds I take and what conditions I have, but beyond what I have, I don't know much about the medical field. So I wouldn't dare try to give advice on what kind of condition it could or couldn't be.
Exactly. Same for me.
Because I'm not going to say, okay, this person has this symptom A, B, and C. That's most likely D. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I leave that kind of thing up to the doctors.
Exactly. And if I'm sick or something like that, I don't try to self-diagnose, but
Me either.
what if I have something, I'll say, this is what I think I have, but I'm not sure. Can you tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong? If I think I know what it is, or if I don't know, I'm just going to tell them, like, my symptoms.
Exactly.
And for what I would recommend, and this is just a recommendation, Matthew, I would recommend trying to find, if you think it's Parkinson's, I'd try to find a doctor who specializes in it. And then I would say, I would give them a rundown of everything.
Every single symptom you have.
Along with how he is acting, how his mood is. You don't want to go with a GP because a GP isn't really going to be able to help you much. You want to go with a specialist. The GP will be able to won't be able to tell you much because he doesn't specialize in it. Yeah, some surgeries do help, but some of them help for like a quick fix. So it depends on how the surgery was. So, and for my visually impaired friends, I apologize if I'm not reading the questions, but just for privacy reasons, because of the conversation. If you are sighted, you can read the comments, but for the
Or if you use a screen reader, you can read them.
yeah, but for privacy, I'm not actually going to read it. You'll have to look at it on your own.
Banner. Visit. Muting. Muting. You are currently on a link. To click this link, press Control Option Space.
Okay, I just turned it down, my voiceover. That way I could kind of catch up.
I got you. Well, that's cool, Matthew. But like I said, if you'd like to be a part of my channel, I think Nikki's thinking my number. Don't. I won't be able to answer anything tonight because I have a lot going on tonight. But if you try to reach out to me tomorrow, I can try to get something scheduled. But I can't do certain times or days. So,
Okay.
we got 11 left.
I'm caught up.
Okay. We have 11 left. Yeah, I understand, Matthew, but
I understand too.
what I'm saying is for something like that, you'd have to talk to me privately, not here in the chat. That's not how I do scheduling.
I do want to say one thing. Unfortunately, Matthew, it does sound like that. He's getting ready to pass because when my grandma was getting ready to pass, she did the same thing. She stopped eating and drinking.
Same with my grandpa.
So, I'm sorry to be like the bearer of bad news or whatever. But we've both dealt with death.
It's not easy, and
No, it's not.
people can say, well, life goes on, and yeah, it's made for you, but it's going to be hard
Right.
because you don't have that person anymore.
And if people try to tell you, get over it, say, I will in my own time. Don't rush me.
Exactly. Because you don't, you know the person better than they do.
Right. And you deserve the time to grieve your loss. No matter what anybody says.
I mean, Nikki can attest to this. I lost my dog, and I'm still grieving, aren't I, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, we ended up getting another one against my better judgment, but that wasn't my call.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And when my grandma died, people would be like, she's in a better place. Or she's not hurting now. And it's like, I understand that, but I still miss her. So if people say stuff like that to you, they mean the best of intentions. However, I don't think they understand how bad you miss that person that's passed.
Sorry, guys, I had to adjust my angle.
That's okay.
That was a bad angle. But yeah, Matthew, it will take time, but I'm sure everything will even itself out.
Mm-hmm. For example, my grandma passed in 2008, and she was like a second mom to me. And I grieved her for a few years because she was like a second mom to me, and I missed her.
All right. I'm going to put some of the comments up, but not all of them.
Okay. So it's just however long you need, you take.
All right. I just put that one up, Nikki.
I'm gonna read it over
List
here.
11 item. StreamYard. Platform. Broadcast. Platform. List. Live viewer. YouTube. Matthew. I'm here. YouTube. Matthew. Jump. Nikki. Nick. I switched over. BT. YouTube. Matthew. John. Yeah. Nick. YouTube. Matthew. I'll be here. YouTube. Matthew. I have an YouTube. Thank YouTube.
Forgive the noise. Nikki is trying to catch up.
I'm just trying to find where this comment is.
It's the most recent.
Okay.
Matthew.
He says, I grieved over my uncle. I have it up on the screen, though, Nikki.
Matthew. John.
He says, I grieved over my uncle for a year.
End of StreamYard.
He died in 2012
Matthew Johnson. Yeah, Nikki told YouTube.
at 49.
YouTube. Matthew. Thank you. I'm you. I'm you. Mike. You. Yeah. You. He must. You. There's you. No. You. I am a you. I'm a you. I can't. You. In the YouTube image. Matthew John. Oh, I know you. Nikki. YouTube. I'd like the YouTube. Matthew John. It give Nikki YouTube. YouTube. Thank Matthew. YouTube. It give Nikki told you Dalton, but my grandpa's YouTube. YouTube. Matthew. We think you. Well. You. Matthew John. I have a YouTube. Matt, good to know. Matthew John. I agree. YouTube. End of. Join the chat. End of list. Yeah, Nikki told me we're up YouTube.
God dang it. Can you just tell me what it says?
That's what I just did. He says, I grieved over, he just did too. I grieved over my uncle for a year. He died in 2012 at 49. And then he says, his birthday would have been tomorrow, actually.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, my friend.
We're both sorry. It's not easy. I mean, like, you still remember their birthdays at least. Yeah, you wish that they were here, but you know that they're in a better place and they're watching down, looking down on you.
Right. Like, I remember my grandma's birthday still. Because it was one of those days that was easy to remember. It was Halloween.
No offense, but I understand what's going on, but you don't have to. I'm going to take that one comment off. But we understand that he passed away, but you don't have to be specific on the cause.
Right. Because that's kind of like a personal thing between you and your family and stuff. In my opinion, anyway.
Same. So we're not. It's all good. You didn't know.
Exactly.
But yeah. Just be mindful of stuff like that for the future.
Because we don't want some of the information about your family that's not necessarily meant to be on the internet out on the internet. You know? That's why we're cautious of what comments we leave and what comments we take down.
Yeah. I hope you understand. like we do care. Don't get us wrong. Don't get upset.
Yeah,
with us,
we do really care.
but we just have to be careful about what we have in our chat.
Yeah, because we don't want the wrong person to see it or something. And it come back to bite you, so to speak. And before, you're like, what does that mean?
Left on your 1 hour
It
timer.
means that we don't want the wrong thing to be on the internet and someone either get mad at you for what you said or how do I want to put this? Or for someone to see that information and try to talk to you about it or something. And with death, it's hard. Especially if the information gets in the wrong hands.
And we're not saying that you're not perfect.
Yeah, we're not perfect either.
Yeah, but we just have to be mindful of what comes through the what I call what comes down the pipe as far as the live chats go.
Right.
But Nikki, we got about a minute left.
All right.
So we're gonna start closing up.
Take care, everybody. God bless. Stay safe. And Matthew, keep your head up high. You'll be okay.
Yes, Matthew. I'm sure all my subscribers will. Guys, please give Matthew a follow, or a subscription. Please subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, and support him in this hard time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe.
Everyone has a disability. You just can't always see it. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
Finder. Finder. Google Chrome. Finder. Google Finder. Google Chrome. Hold